Live from the Nicholson School of Communications, it's Toknight the Night. With special guest, John Rife. And musical guest, Crescendudes. And now your host, Chris Nielsen.
In a recent interview, J.J. Abrams said that he anticipates openly gay characters being a part of future Star Wars films. Oh, that's interesting, because what about our favorite Star Wars couple? They're like an old married couple. I love it. McDonald's is releasing Happy Meal boxes that can be turned into virtual reality headsets, allowing children to see what exactly a vegetable is. TSA agents in Baltimore recently stopped a woman wearing gun-shaped shoes from boarding a plane. Also stopped from boarding the plane, a man with a samurai sword-shaped tie clip. It's dangerous. A few weeks ago in Singapore, ticket holders for a Madonna concert had their tickets inexplicably upgraded. Now, they have tickets for the Rolling Stones. A group of New York City artists have created a selfie stick that can hold a MacBook. The perfect gift for that terrible someone in your life. In an interview, George Clooney said he may retire from acting because the camera becomes unforgiving as stars age. Oh, but come on, George, do not let that stop you. It sure as hell didn't stop Mickey Rourke. Spain recently seized 20,000 uniforms that were going to be shipped to ISIS, forcing ISIS to resort to their current uniform, Carolina Panthers Super Bowl championship t-shirts. Yelp fired one of their employees after she went online and complained about her salary. And this whole issue is just extremely ironic because Yelp is a website dedicated for one thing only, complaining. All right, guys, so we're back from spring break, and I'd like to maybe brag a little. But I want to tell you guys some of the awesome stuff that I did over spring break. Day one, I hung out with a bunch of really hot chicks.
Wait, hold on. Now, Chris, you know that's not true.
Oh, hey guys, this is my friend Erica. Everybody? Okay, but first off, what are you talking about? I was hanging out with chicks. That's what I was doing.
Baby chickens.
Okay. All right, I got to eat the world's finest cuisine.
Yeah, kids' cuisine.
It's still good. Well, after that meal, I hung out with Michael Jordan, so...
Oh, come on. Those were your stuffed animals, Michael and Jordan.
It still counts. Look, you're embarrassing me here. Are you going to say I didn't meet the president now?
I don't know if you can call Donald Trump the president.
I looked angry with him. Yeah, he could win, though. He could win. Just like I won that wet t-shirt contest this week.
Yeah, that's true. That happened.
As I was saying, I had an amazing spring break. But I could go on all day about me, but enough about me, and let's go on to our game for the evening. We have a special game today with our musical group, the Crescendudes, and the game is called Mic Fight. All right. Now, the rules are simple. We have 2 teams of 4. I will start the game with a word, and the player from the first team has 5 seconds to come up with a lyric from an actual song that contains that word. And the last word they sing is the word that the next group has to use for their turn. If a team can't come up with a song, the other team gets a point, and I'll introduce a new word for the game to keep going. Is everyone ready? Yeah. All right. All right, good, yeah, good enthusiasm. All right. First word is baby.
And I was like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, 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 no.
The word is no.
He says no.
All right, sorry about that. Okay, next word is love. Love is the next word.
Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Nice, next. Me.
Pass?
Pass. The next word is cash.
Oh, wow.
Dance.
So you can dance, dance, dance like it's the last night of your life.
Nice. Life is the next word. Next team.
Pass?
Eyes.
Those eyes, like the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair.
Next word is hair.
Pass.
Pass. Okay. That was right off the bat. All right.
What else we got? I know, based on hair.
Next word is fire.
I set fire to the rain. Watch it pour as I kissed your face. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, paparazzi. I'm your biggest fan. I follow you until you love.
All right, love again.
To do this one. Go. I love you. Love me.
That's a classic. Is me the left? Me?
I had this one earlier, I promise. Come on. Don't push me.
Oh.
I had it.
I'm not pressing the buzzer. All right, next word is sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Gone is the next word.
And I'll love you long after you're gone. But is there more words there?
Ooh, I don't think you can end with the same word. Can we end with the same word? Is that?
Like a drum, babe, my heart starts beating. That's the next line. I got it.
All right, we got one more after this.
All right. Pass.
Pass. All right, happy.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
All right. All right, I think that's it. So thank you guys. Yeah. Give it up for the Crescendudes. When we come back, we will have a chat with our guest John Rife, the creator of East End Market, so do not go away. Thank you, everybody.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Hello, my name is Suhaili, and I have an exciting app for all of you millennials out there who are tired of explaining technology to your parents.
Dad, just click on the icon that looks like a paperclip. No, it's up there. Just click it. It doesn't matter how many times you click it.
Introducing Techies. You simply put your parent's zip code. Techies finds hundreds of technicians willing to help. Once you find the perfect technician, you swipe right on their profile.
And that's how you attach an image to an email. Now click send.
Oh, thank you so much.
And if you purchase Techies Plus for only $2.99, our technicians will even sympathize with your parents.
I can't get these computers to work for me anyway.
I know, sometimes computers be crazy.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
tonight would like to welcome John Rife to the show, everybody. So how you doing? Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to get out here. This is great. You guys have a live show.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is amazing.
Right here at UCF.
All right.
Yeah. So first off, could you tell us a little about East End Market?
Sure. So actually, 2007, I took a documentary film course at UCF for my master's. Started filming about local food and realized that there was a lot happening here. And cut to 5 years later, realized that that scene of local farmers and food artisans and purveyors needed a home. So in 2012, we bought an old church in Orlando. We gutted it, and we've got 20 tenants total. Baker, butcher, coffee roaster, cheesemonger, wine, beer, whatever.
Wow.
A commissary kitchen that some food startups have gotten a chance, actually some UCF students, to start some food businesses. Restaurant and a big event space where we put on kind of thought-provoking content around the local food scene.
And this all happens in an old church?
Yep, an old church building.
That's awesome. That's
yep.
that's a cool
location. Doesn't look
location
anything like it used
have.
to, but yeah, it is. It's really neat.
Now it looks like a thriving market?
Yeah, well, we bought an old barn, so we throw a bunch of old stuff in there to make it look and feel homey. But yeah, it is. It's an old church building.
Nice. Now, how'd you find yourself creating this in the first place?
So my wife and I like I said, I did a film degree at UCF, and we took a cross-country road trip, and we filmed it for like a YouTube channel. And it just was an aha moment that there was a lot of really awesome things happening in the country, a lot of great entrepreneurs and farmers that were doing innovative things that made me proud of being an American. And when I came home to Orlando, there just wasn't a lot yet, but it was here, it was nascent. And so we said, hey, if we could really kind of help foster this and give people a place to showcase what they do, Orlando would be a much cooler place, and we don't want to have to move. So that's really the inception of the idea, and you can come check out and taste the result.
Yeah, well, something like this can't be easy. So what were some of the obstacles that you guys face when trying to get this up and running?
Yeah, well, I think any business, when you start a business, you run the risk of bringing in the wrong tenant mix or whatever, like a building like that. I mean, a mall, you put in a bunch of tenants, and it matters who they are. It matters that they want to bring their A game, that they aren't just good for Orlando, but they are good at a national level. So we really were very stringent in how we curated the tenant mix. We wanted to make sure that people were going to really deliver, make an incredible experience that was noteworthy kind of at a national level. So there were not that many. And you see really the cream of the crop from back in 2012, and they continue to innovate and wow me. So I think really selecting the right people and being patient, not to just go, anybody, we'll take anybody, just pay the rent.
Yeah, you want to make sure this has a strong foundation.
Yeah,
right?
we have too much cookie cutter stuff in Orlando. We need some stuff that is uniquely ours. So.
Now, what did you expect you'd be doing when you left UCF? Did you expect you'd be doing anything like this, or?
No, I mean, it's funny, we do use our social media, and we're starting to get into Facebook Live. We're starting to do a lot more with digital media and video in particular. So I knew it would be something some type of storytelling, and it's a story worth telling. So I use that skill every day. But no, certainly did not leave with my degree and go, I'm going to build a big building full of food people. No, did not.
It never usually works out that way.
No,
anyway,
it doesn't. You find a way to
yeah.
use it. Like my undergrad's biology, and I'm a farmer now, so I care about microbes in the soil and whatever. So my biology professors are grateful.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
They're appreciative of that.
They are. I'm not raping and pillaging the environment. I'm curating and helping the microbes in my soil. So.
You got good marks in your classes?
No.
No?
I am a solid B- student.
Well, now you can show them.
Yeah.
You're like, now I'm actually using this.
That's right. Hey,
yeah.
You don't have to be an A student to do cool stuff. Yeah. So.
Now, speaking of students, have you helped any students go through what was it, Blackstone Launchpad?
So so I've worked with Pam for a couple years, just kind of giving them, here's the roadmap of how you would get to getting your product on the shelf. And actually, the genesis of that was her coming to me with Jesse Wolf, who is a UCF grad who was famously on Shark Tank for his Odang hummus company. Met him at a farmer's market, and by asking those questions and working with him, really got to build the curriculum for what we're actually doing this Saturday, which is a food entrepreneur startup showcase, where basically people can come and learn from A to Z how to start a business the same way Jesse did, get their stuff on store shelves legally, and do their branding, marketing, the whole bit. So there's a lot of questions, but they're not complicated. If you're shown the map, it's actually pretty exciting that you could, in just a few short months, with a really neat recipe and some whiz-bang social media skills, get a product out there that is in the mouths of Central Floridians in just a couple months.
So for anyone who wants to get something like this up and running, Blackstone is a great tool for that?
Yeah, so both from, they'll bring in folks specifically like me if you're interested in food, but all the other people that they bring, and I'll actually be speaking there I think on Wednesday or Thursday, Such a great wealth of knowledge in Orlando, and to have those mentors here, that if you decide to stay here, and please stay here, don't get your education and leave. Like, Orlando's a really cool place, and we need people that are innovators to stay. So there are so many people like me that want to make it possible for the next entrepreneurs, particularly coming out of our area schools, to make an impact in Central Florida food.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Now, is it true you went on an 83-day trip across America?
Yes, we took a travel trailer. My wife and I took about 3.5 months and traveled all over the U.S. I'd been to 40 countries and 3 states. So my wife's like, that is pathetic. Come see your country.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. You know, I mean, really, we have such a wonderfully diverse cultures and cuisines, everything from New Orleans to Seattle. I mean, it's just so different and varied, and it's one of the things I really didn't know I appreciated about Orlando is what a melting pot we are. You know, because of the tourism industry and schools, we get a lot of great cuisine and stuff in town. But we did, and everyone's like, you're either going to be divorced at the end of this, or it's going to last forever. And thankfully, we're happily married.
That's a long trip.
Yeah, 10 years later. So, but it was great. We have a wonderful country, and it's an important way to see the country because you slow down enough to really appreciate what we have.
Now, did that trip like help you out with your with helping East End kind of? Yeah,
totally. That was not local food farming was not on my radar at all.
Right.
There's a book that came out called Omnivore's Dilemma, and it was about just, you know, we have a pretty messed up industrial food system and we could be doing better. And so we were able to stop at some of the things he mentioned in that book. We were listening to NPR on satellite radio and hearing these stories about farm-to-table restaurants, and then driving for what felt like 20 days. California north is so far, and seeing all these farms and stuff and realizing, wow, we do so much agriculture in this country and it's just monocrop for miles, and realizing that that's really not sustainable.
Yeah.
So both from wanting to be a better steward of the environment and seeing and tasting amazing food in these other states absolutely inspired me to come back and go into my degree and then choose to film about local food as my kind of intro documentary.
What was your favorite part about that trip?
Not having an agenda.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't have an agenda at all?
No, just wake up and go, where are we going to go today? And we knew roughly where we had to be, like, in a month's time we need to be here. But other than that, there were no...
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Flexible deadlines.
So hiking, biking, seeing all the great national parks, eating at all the wonderful public markets. It's a neat way to travel.
Now, how do you feel that East End has really changed Orlando food scene? Because it has. And
yeah, it's funny. We talk a lot about where we've come from, because by doing that you sort of see who went before and carved the path before this was cool. And there were a lot of people whose coattails I'm even riding that were doing farm to table before that was even a term. It's so different now. There really is so much happening in this city, and so many young people in their mid-20s to mid-30s that are making a name for themselves, putting roots down, taking a risk, and the community is supporting it. So I think when I started, I had to really tell the story more, where now the story really tells itself. I mean, it's very easy for us to come up with Instagram and Facebook posts because there's something always, I was going to say bad something, but cool. There are really cool things happening.
Yeah, okay.
Worth sharing on social media, and where before it really was like having to tease out these hidden stories. Now they're right there. A new food truck, a new pie place. I mean, it's just, there's really neat stuff happening, and it's, the barriers to entry psychologically have been lowered because of East End, because people can come and see it and go, wow, if you can make a business out of 200 square feet, I can do this somewhere in town.
It's a hopeful story.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, please give it a shot. The risks are really low. I mean, that's the thing. The barriers to entry are really low. You can start on a shoestring budget. I mean, Jesse was working, a part-time job as a student here, and now has big, multi-million-dollar contracts with Whole Foods, Publix, whatever, and is living his dream. So it's definitely possible at a bootstrap level.
So what can UCF students do to, or just students in general around the area, help to contribute to Orlando's food scene? Is it just by participating in the
I mean, go, support. When you see a new restaurant pop up, just poke your head in, try it out, see what they have to offer. Tasting and seeing what's here will let you see where there might be gaps in the scene that could be filled. And you may know someone that has this great eggplant recipe. I don't know that eggplant's the next big thing, but maybe there it is. But
just said it here first.
Yeah, just getting out there. Eggplant is the new kale. So it's there are opportunities, and I think for students just to be out in the community and not feel like they're stuck in this bubble. I mean, no offense to the restaurants and retail that's near here. It's not overly creative. So you've got to sometimes get into these nooks of these older neighborhoods, like we're a Main Street district of Orlando, Audubon Park, where people are serving the local needs of their community, and those needs are diverse. You know, we're out here, they've got, 50,000 captive students, and that'll eat just about anything, they think.
Yeah.
But students are really discerning. And if you get out there and you vote with your dollars at these local restaurants and local purveyors, it makes their business grow, and then they have the opportunity to hire young, passionate people, and that's the next generation. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Chris. It was a pleasure. Yeah, thank you.
Everybody loves food, so people got to help out. Yeah. Now, thank you, John, for coming on the show. When we come back from break, we will have a special musical performance by the Crescendudes. So don't go away.
All right. Hi, I'm John Rife. I'm the owner of East End Market. East End Market is a local food hall. It's got a lot of different components. So we've got 10 merchants down here in the main market hall with a variety from bread to coffee to cheesemonger to plants, just kind of quite a variety, all individually owned businesses. In the back we have a 4-station commissary kitchen. Commissary kitchens are a place where you can kind of graduate from.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Hello, my name is Suhaili, and I have an exciting app for all of you millennials out there who are tired of explaining technology to your parents.
Dad, just click on the icon that looks like a paperclip. No, it's up there. Just click it. It doesn't matter how many times you click it.
Introducing Techies. You simply put your parent's zip code. Techies finds hundreds of technicians willing to help. Once you find the perfect technician, you swipe right on their profile.
And that's how you attach an image to an email. Now click send.
Oh, thank you so much.
And if you purchase Techies Plus for only $2.99, our technicians will even sympathize with your parents.
I can't get these computers to work for me anyway.
I know, sometimes computers be crazy.
Tonight's night, we'd like to present a special performance by the Crescendudes. Take it away, guys.
I've got a fire for a heart, I'm not scared of the dark. You've never seen it look so easy. I've got a river for a soul, and baby you're a boat. Baby you're my only reason.
If I didn't have you, there would be nothing left. The shadow of a man who could never be his best. If I didn't have you, I'd never see the sun. You taught me how to be someone, yeah.
All my life you stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, they can't blind me. With your love, nobody can drag me down.
All my life you stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, they can't blind me. With your love, nobody can drag me down. Nobody, nobody can drag me down. Nobody, nobody can drag me down.
I've got a fire for a heart, I'm not scared of the dark. You've never seen it look so easy. I've got a river for a soul, and maybe you're a boat. Baby, you're my only reason. If I didn't have you, there would be nothing left. Nothing left. The shadow of a man who could never be his best. If I didn't have you, I'd never see the sun.
taught me how to be smart. Yeah.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I'd never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
I knew you were trouble, you dragged me down. All my life, you stood by me when no one else was ever gonna have me. Nobody can drag me down. Nobody can drag me.
All my life
You stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, they can't blind me with your love.
nobody can drag me down.
Trouble, you drag me, trouble, trouble, you drag me down.
So, could you guys tell us a little bit about how long you've been a fixture of the UCF community?
Yeah, we're the longest standing a cappella group on UCF campus. We were formed, this is going on our 11th year now, so just last spring semester we had our 10-year anniversary concert, so it was pretty exciting. We're working on a lot of stuff. We have some, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify. We're working on recording some new singles this year. Just getting started on that process, so we're really excited.
Awesome. And where can people find you next?
We're every Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. You can find us out in the breezeway by the library. 12:45 to 1:15, 1 o'clock. We're out there singing with a couple other UCF a cappella groups, so
awesome.
We'd love to see you out there.
Cool. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks to our guest John Rife and the Crescendudes for coming on our show. We will be back next Monday with Tom and Angie Parker from Toyota of Orlando. So we have a very special performance with Sleeping with Sunshine. So join us next Monday at 7. Good night, everybody. Can you play us off? All right. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Ooh, girl, you're shining like a Fifth Avenue diamond, and they don't make you like they used to. You're never going out of style. And ooh, pretty baby, this world might have gone crazy. The way you saved me, yeah, who can blame me? When I just want to make you smile, I want to feel you like Michael. I want to kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. What a song for you like this.